Hi, on this sixth video in the series looking at ukes played in open tunings and why you might want to look at some of those ideas, perhaps for songs in your own repertoire. In this one, we're in open F tuning again, which is FCFC. And what I also want to look at in this video is a lot of people ask me about bottleneck slide playing and what's the best way to approach that, and can you put metal strings on your ukulele? Well, the answer is both yes and no. I wouldn't really recommend putting metal strings on the majority of wooden ukuleles, simply because the string tensions that metal strings have, you run a real risk of bending the neck, so I really wouldn't suggest that. However, some, like the Rooster electric ukuleles and this resonator made by Steve Evans' Beltona, I spoke to Steve and said, can we put metal strings on his uke? And he said yes, providing you don't put on anything heavy. So I tracked down the lightest gauge of strings that I could find. So if you are using them, I really would recommend finding the lightest gauge metal strings you can find. But the reason for using them is that they do have, again, a different sound, which is part of the whole open tuning thing as well. So what I thought I'd just give you an example of is the Riff from Little Red Rooster, which perhaps you know. And I'll play it first on Beltona and then secondly on a Noah nylon strung uke. So you can just tell the difference. So with the metal you get a lot of vibrato and I think a really good sound for bottleneck slide playing. And if I just switch quickly to the Noah uke, again still in open F, so the strings are tuned FCFC. Just to give you an example of the different sound, it's much lighter, it's much softer, but again just proving that you can play open tunings, and that really helps with bottleneck slide playing.